Most women think men stop noticing them after 60, but the truth is the opposite. Men notice you even more, just in ways you might not expect. Because while everyone else talks about beauty fading, men over 40, 50 and 60 quietly focus on 5 things that actually grow stronger with age. And these are the things that make you unforgettable. The first thing men notice is your presence. Not the outfit, not the number on your ID. Your presence. How you walk into a room, the calm in your posture, the confidence in your shoulders. The second is your eyes. At this age, your eyes tell real stories of resilience, humor, loss, joy. Men read them instantly. They look for warmth, kindness, and a spark of life. Third, your smile. Not the perfect kind, but the genuine one that shows ease and openness. These are the things that make a man stop, pay attention, and stay curious. If you're finding this helpful, make sure you stay with me, because the last 2 body parts are the ones most women completely overlook, but they're the exact ones men pay the most attention to. And if you want more insights like this, tap follow and keep watching. Confidence is one of the first things men notice, and it isn't about wearing a certain outfit or looking a certain way. It's about how you carry yourself, your posture, your movements, and the energy you bring into a room. For women over 60, this is actually a huge advantage. Years of experience give you a natural calm and presence that younger women are still learning to develop. Men pick up on this almost instantly, even if they aren't consciously aware of it. Think about it. When a woman walks into a room with her shoulders back, head held high, and a relaxed gait, she immediately signals self-assuredness. This kind of presence makes others feel that she is secure in who she is. Confidence isn't loud or demanding. It's subtle, steady, and magnetic. Men notice it because it communicates that a woman knows her worth and doesn't need external validation. It's a quiet strength that invites respect and curiosity. Posture and body language are powerful tools. Even small changes like standing tall instead of slouching, making eye contact when greeting someone, or moving with intentionality can make a difference in how men perceive you. It's not about trying to impress anyone. It's about showing that you value yourself, which naturally attracts others. Over time, men learn to read these signals instinctively. They notice the difference between someone who is comfortable in their own skin and someone who seems unsure or hesitant. Another aspect of confidence men notice is how a woman interacts with others. Are you warm and approachable? Do you speak clearly and calmly? Do you carry conversations with ease? All of these reflect inner confidence. At 60 and beyond, a woman's experience, combined with emotional intelligence, creates a level of assurance that is far more appealing than any physical trait alone. Men notice this because it signals maturity, stability, and authenticity, qualities that are increasingly attractive as we age. Finally, confidence is also reflected in the way you treat yourself. When you respect your own time, maintain your personal interests, and express yourself authentically, men notice. They are drawn not just to appearance but to energy, and nothing communicates positive energy like self-respect. Confidence at this stage of life is less about showing off and more about simply being comfortable and proud of who you are, and that more than anything makes a lasting impression. Eyes are often called the windows to the soul, and that's not just a cliche, especially for women over 60. Men notice your eyes because they reveal far more than words ever could. They show warmth, intelligence, kindness, and emotional depth. At this stage in life, your eyes carry stories, experiences, and subtle expressions that make your presence unforgettable. Men are naturally drawn to that because it signals authenticity and connection. When a woman maintains genuine eye contact, it communicates confidence and attentiveness. Men pay attention to this because it shows that you are present in the moment, that you are listening and engaging fully, rather than just going through the motions. Eye contact builds a sense of trust, even before a single word is spoken. It signals that you are emotionally available, approachable, and open to meaningful interaction, which is far more powerful than any physical appearance. The expression in your eyes also conveys energy. Are they bright and alert, reflecting curiosity about the world and people around you? or do they appear tired and withdrawn? Men notice subtle cues like these because they can tell a lot about your overall emotional state and how you carry yourself through life. It's not about trying to look youthful, it's about expressing vitality, engagement, and a genuine interest in your surroundings. Emotional intelligence, which grows with age, is also visible in your eyes. Men notice when your gaze reflects understanding, empathy, or thoughtfulness. A glance that shows attentiveness or a knowing smile through your eyes can communicate connection more effectively than words. Men pick up on these subtle expressions instinctively, and they remember them because they feel different from surface-level interaction. Another important point is that eye contact combined with subtle facial expressions can make conversations more engaging. Men tend to remember interactions where they felt truly seen and understood, and your eyes play a central role in that. A woman who looks at them with genuine interest, who responds with expressive eyes, naturally draws attention without trying. Finally, your eyes tell a story of authenticity and experience. At 60 and beyond, life has given you moments of joy, challenge, and growth. Men notice this depth because it adds a unique layer to your presence. Your eyes, combined with warmth and openness, communicate more than words ever could. They show that you are confident, emotionally aware, and comfortable in your own skin. And that kind of presence is magnetic in a deeply meaningful way. A smile is one of the simplest yet most powerful things a woman can offer, and for women over 60, it carries even more significance. Men notice smiles because they are immediate signals of warmth, friendliness, and emotional accessibility. Unlike physical appearance, which can change over time, a genuine smile reflects your energy, attitude, and approachability, qualities that matter far more as we age. What makes a smile so impactful is that it communicates openness without words. When a woman smiles naturally, it shows that she is comfortable in her own skin and willing to connect with others. Men pick up on this instantly, even in brief interactions. A sincere smile tells them that you are present, kind, and approachable, which creates a sense of emotional safety. In other words, it makes others feel welcomed and valued, which is a quality that grows increasingly attractive with age. Smiles also convey positivity. Life at 60 and beyond is full of experiences, some joyful, some challenging, but a woman who can still express genuine happiness and lightness through her smile sends a clear message. She embraces life and carries herself with resilience. Men notice this because it signals balance. You're not defined by hardships or external expectations. Instead, your smile reflects the inner strength and contentment that come from years of living fully and learning from experience. Another reason smiles stand out is that they are contagious. When you smile, people respond in kind. Men notice this dynamic because it shows that you have a positive impact on your environment. Your energy, conveyed through something as simple as a smile, leaves a lasting impression. It's a signal that interactions with you are pleasant, uplifting, and meaningful, not just casual or superficial. Importantly, a woman's smile also reflects authenticity. Men can tell when a smile is forced or habitual, but a natural, relaxed smile shows genuine emotion and connection. It communicates that you are approachable without trying too hard, and that you value real interactions over appearances. This is especially appealing at a stage in life when authenticity and depth become far more meaningful than superficial traits. Finally, your smile is a reflection of your overall confidence and emotional awareness. Men notice when a woman can express kindness and warmth effortlessly. It's a subtle but powerful cue that you are self-assured, emotionally intelligent, and comfortable in your presence. That combination makes your smile magnetic, not in a physical sense, but in the way it draws others towards your energy, your openness, and your personality. Hands may seem like a small detail, but men notice them more than most women realize. For women over 60, hands can communicate a lot about how you live, how you take care of yourself, and even the kind of energy you bring into a room. It's not about perfection or appearance. It's about the subtle signals your hands give about confidence, grace, and attentiveness. One of the first things men notice is how a woman uses her hands when she speaks or moves. Do you gesture naturally, with ease and intention, or are your movements stiff and closed off? Hands that move fluidly and expressively convey comfort with yourself and the world around you. They signal that you are relaxed, confident, and fully present in the moment. This kind of graceful energy is noticeable, and it makes interactions feel more engaging and authentic. Men also notice the care you give your hands because it reflects self-respect. Clean, healthy hands don't have to be perfect or manicured. They simply show that you value yourself and your well-being. This attention to detail signals that you take care of your body and your health, and men pick up on it without you saying a word. It communicates discipline, self-respect, and the ability to maintain balance in life, qualities that are increasingly attractive as we age. Hands can also reveal lifestyle and personality. For example, strong, capable hands might hint at a life filled with activity, hobbies, or work you take pride in. Softer, relaxed hands can suggest a nurturing, thoughtful, or creative side. Men notice these subtle clues because they add depth to your presence. They tell a story about who you are and how you experience life. Another important aspect is how your hands interact with others. Gentle gestures, like a soft touch on the arm during conversation or a warm handshake, communicate empathy and connection. Men notice when a woman's hands express care and openness. It's a signal that you are approachable, kind, and emotionally aware. This kind of non-verbal communication often leaves a lasting impression because it feels sincere and natural. Finally, hands reflect confidence and poise. Simple gestures, like resting your hands calmly in front of you or using them to express a point without fidgeting, show self-assurance. Men notice this because it reflects inner stability and comfort in your own skin. Hands are small, but they carry a powerful message. They reveal grace, presence, and authenticity, all qualities that grow more noticeable and meaningful over time. One of the most important things men notice is not a single feature, but the overall energy a woman radiates. By the time a woman reaches 60 and beyond, this energy becomes even more significant than physical traits because it reflects confidence, experience, and emotional balance. Men are drawn to women who carry themselves with a sense of calm, presence, and authenticity, often without even realizing why. Energy is something subtle but powerful. It's in the way you move, the way you speak, and the way you interact with the world around you. A woman who walks into a room with a steady, composed presence sends a signal that she is comfortable with herself. Men pick up on this instinctively because it communicates reliability, maturity, and emotional stability. This overall vibe is far more impactful than any specific feature, and it tends to linger in memory long after an interaction ends. A woman's energy is also about how she engages with others. Is she approachable and warm, or does she appear reserved and distant? Men notice how you make them feel in your presence. A positive, confident energy invites conversation and connection, while nervous or distracted energy can create distance. At 60 and beyond, the way a woman projects her energy can be more telling than any physical detail because it reflects her inner state and attitude toward life. Men also notice energy because it is consistent and holistic. It comes from the way you smile, the warmth in your eyes, the gestures of your hands, and the way you hold yourself. All these elements combine into a single impression, your energy. A woman who carries herself with ease, humor, and openness naturally attracts attention, not because of a particular body part, but because of the overall impression she leaves. Another aspect is emotional energy. Men notice when a woman is emotionally balanced and self-aware. Confidence, kindness, and patience are all forms of energy that are more noticeable than physical traits. A woman who handles herself gracefully, even in challenging situations, communicates strength and reliability, and men recognize that as a key indicator of maturity and appeal. Finally, energy is contagious. When you radiate positivity, curiosity, and warmth, it affects the way others perceive and respond to you. Men notice it because it makes interactions enjoyable and memorable. It's not about trying to impress or act younger. It's about being authentic, engaged, and fully present. Overall energy communicates everything a man needs to know about your confidence, personality, and approach to life, and it becomes one of the most noticeable and enduring qualities as women age. Emotional maturity is one of the qualities that men notice most in women over 60, often even more than physical appearance. By this stage in life, superficial traits matter less because experience, confidence, and wisdom begin to carry far more weight. Men are drawn to women who are emotionally grounded because it signals stability, understanding, and authenticity, qualities that foster trust and meaningful connection. Emotional maturity shows itself in many ways. It appears in the way you communicate, handle challenges, and express your feelings. Men notice when a woman responds with calmness rather than impulsiveness, when she can navigate difficult conversations without drama, and when she demonstrates patience and understanding. These behaviors reflect years of experience and self-awareness, and they naturally attract attention because they create a sense of ease and reliability in interactions. Another key aspect of emotional maturity is self-awareness. Women who understand themselves, their emotions, triggers, and needs project a quiet confidence that men notice instinctively. They don't seek validation constantly because they know their worth, and this independence is incredibly appealing. Emotional maturity also allows a woman to offer support without losing herself, creating balanced and healthy connections that men respect and value deeply. Men also notice emotional maturity through empathy. A woman who can genuinely listen, understand another's perspective, and respond thoughtfully demonstrates compassion and emotional intelligence. This kind of presence is far more attractive than focusing on looks alone because it shows depth and character. Men intuitively recognize the difference between someone who is experienced, grounded, and understanding versus someone who relies solely on appearance or superficial charm. Confidence intertwined with emotional maturity is another noticeable factor. When a woman can express herself clearly, set boundaries gracefully, and navigate social interactions with ease, it signals that she is secure, self-respecting, and aware of her own needs. Men notice this not because it is flashy, but because it creates a sense of comfort and stability in their presence. Finally, emotional maturity communicates authenticity. Men are drawn to women who are genuine, who embrace their life experiences, and who carry themselves with grace. Surface-level looks may initially attract attention, but it is emotional depth and wisdom that leave a lasting impression. By focusing on emotional maturity, a woman over 60 not only signals her confidence, but also creates meaningful connections that go far beyond appearance. In short, emotional maturity is a quality that resonates deeply with men. It shows that a woman is experienced, self-aware, and capable of forming authentic, balanced relationships. This is why it often becomes more noticeable and attractive than physical features alone, and why men genuinely value it at this stage of life. Authenticity is one of the most powerful qualities a woman over 60 can have, and men notice it immediately. At this stage of life, attempts to look younger or to follow trends often come across as forced, whereas genuine self-expression reflects confidence, experience, and comfort in your own skin. Men are naturally drawn to women who present themselves honestly because it signals that they are comfortable with who they are and that they don't rely on external validation to define their worth. Authentic expression is shown in many ways. It appears in the way you speak, the way you dress, and even the way you carry yourself. Men notice when a woman expresses her personality clearly and naturally, whether it's through her laughter, her gestures, or her style. They are drawn to subtle confidence that doesn't try to imitate youth, because it communicates that you value yourself and your experiences. Authenticity is magnetic because it feels effortless and real. It allows others to connect with the person you truly are, rather than an image you are trying to project. Men also respond to authenticity because it reflects self-awareness. When a woman embraces her age, her life experiences, and her individuality, it shows that she has grown comfortable with herself. She doesn't feel pressured to hide her wrinkles, grey hair, or the natural changes that come with aging. Instead, she highlights her unique qualities and strengths. This kind of self-assuredness is far more attractive than any cosmetic enhancement or superficial attempt to look younger because it communicates stability, wisdom, and confidence. Another important aspect of authentic expression is how it fosters genuine connections. Men notice when a woman speaks and acts in alignment with her true self. Her opinions, humor, and warmth come across naturally, without effort or pretense. This creates trust and comfort, making it easier for meaningful interactions to flourish. It's a subtle, powerful form of attraction that goes far beyond surface-level appearances. Authenticity also signals independence. A woman who is true to herself doesn't rely on others to dictate her choices or style. She expresses her personality freely, enjoys her interests, and engages with the world on her own terms. Men notice this because it reflects confidence, resilience, and a life well lived, qualities that are highly respected and appreciated. Finally, authentic expression shows that a woman values her life journey. She carries herself with dignity, grace, and a quiet self-assurance that comes from knowing her worth. Men notice this because it communicates trustworthiness, depth, and emotional richness. At this stage of life, authenticity stands out far more than attempts to imitate youth, and it leaves a lasting impression because it represents true self-confidence and personal integrity. How you carry yourself emotionally is one of the most subtle yet noticeable things men observe.